Hello, fans. I'm Brad Nessler alongside my colleague Dick Vitale. We're here to call tonight's matchup between the Duke Blue Devils and the Syracuse Orange. And, of course, here's our starting lineup.
Hey, Brad, check out the power forwards. These kids are fun to watch. They've got enough skill level to carry their respective teams to victory.
Tonight, we really have an interesting matchup at the center position. Number 44 might be one of the best floor leaders in the country right now.
Starting across from him tonight will be another great player that knows how to run a squad out there. It should be a great matchup throughout the night.
I think you're dead on, Mr. Vitale. Let's see what happens. Let's get this one started. And now for the tip. And after all the anticipation, we're underway.
Up and inside.
Ten on the shot clock. Rowe handles the pass. He misses it. Looking for a good shot. He's in the clear. He misses the bomb. Kicks it out from three-point range. Goes. Both teams are looking to get something going here. Number 4 takes the pass. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass. I tell you, they all want to take it to the rack. High wire rack, baby. Little tipsy-do dunkaroo.
On the dribble, gives it up. And the ball goes out of play. The Orange can definitely be classified as an up-tempo team. Wouldn't you agree with that, Dick?
Definitely. They like to take it to you, and they do it with speed, which is tough to keep up with. A frantic pace is definitely to their advantage.
Here comes a pick.
Hey, ball screens are such an important part of the game these days. Guys are so creative when it comes to using that ball screen.
Douglas handles the feed. He shoots the jumper. Basket's good, and he got a little charity for his effort.
Hey, he did a good job of keeping himself under control despite the foul.
The Orange are going to be at the line for the first time in this game. He gets it to go.
Look at that spacing.
They go inside and now back outside.
I tell you, inside-outside action always works.
The shooting guard gets the pass. Shot off. Pushes it up. Boy, terrible execution on offense.
Pass is stolen.
Terrific gamble on the interception. Working it around the perimeter for 2. What do you think, Dick?
They need a timeout here, Brad.
They're going to put a stop to this run momentarily with a timeout, Dick.
Hey, it's good they did. Things aren't going the way they want right now. They've got to weather this storm. It'll be interesting to see who responds how out of the timeout, Brad.
Now they work it around the perimeter. The skip pass is picked off, and the ball goes out of bounds. So they'll inbound on the near sideline. Cross court. Intercepted. And then coming the other way.
Great finish off the transition, Brad. Shooter spotting up on a three.
James handles the pass. Goes up for two. The layup. There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Brad. The pace of this game has been remarkable.
Cross court. He attempts the jump shot. The missed shot.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
On the shot clock. I want to thank you for joining us tonight with Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. I'm Brad Ness with the rejection. Pushes it up. And there's a lazy pass. It's stolen away. Turnover. Will it turn into two the other way? Number 31 gets the pass. He can't get the hoop to fall. Douglas receives the ball. In the clear. He misses the tray. Williams receives the pass.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Now the turnaround jumper. The Orange have got to continue to get him the ball.
They need to keep feeding the ball. It's simple.
James receives the ball. Gave it up. On the shot clock. The power forward with the ball.
In and out with tough luck.
Rowe receives the ball. Both teams looking to get things going here.
Handled the trap really well there, Brad.
He's all alone. A severe offensive drought for them right now, Dick.
And it doesn't seem to be turning around as of yet, Brad.
And a momentary look from three-point land. That is a dagger in the heart, that shot, Dick.
Hey, they lost focus here. They need a timeout to regroup, Brad.
Eludes the trap there. Number 34 gets the ball. They'll work it around the arc. Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Coach has been pretty active over here on the sideline, providing some quality feedback to his players. I overheard him saying that he really likes the manner in which they've been playing. The up-tempo style is what they're known for and what they've been demonstrating so far. Don't look for that to change.
Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent. All of you know that with an additional insight there. Gets the rejection. Number 4 is called for the foul. Second team foul. with the freebie. First shot is good. Both free throws go as we continue to track the game's tempo.
Well, Brad, as the meter indicates, the game has been pretty balanced in terms of tempo. Some short possessions and a few longer ones. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Wide open. No luck finding the basket the last few trips down court, Dick.
What they need are some easy layups or a couple of nice putbacks.
Thompson receives the pass. Cross court. Makes the block. You can't be that aggressive. Let's go to the third member of our broadcast team. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Well, Brad, in regards to our player matchup, it's a matter of one guy focusing and taking advantage of shot opportunities. He seems to be making the most of it tonight.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent, as usual, providing that extra bit of insight. Second one is good. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
On the dribble, gives it up. Ten on the shot clock. They get an open three. Goes in. Looks like the defender's a little bit tired out there.
This is no time to be tired. Get a sub if you need a break.
Gave it up. Now the turnaround jumper. He's good for another score.
Hands in his face. Anytime now, boys.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. Turns it over. Now in transition. Tries for two. Number 21 is whistled for the foul. Fourth team foul. With the free one. He makes it. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad. He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
Picked off. Johnson receives the ball. Here comes the ball screen. Number 33 gets the pass. For two. Up and in. Let's check in with Aaron Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Aaron?
Coach has been quite animated over here on the sidelines. It's all positive, though. He's pleased with the manner in which they're playing their up-tempo style. I overheard him saying that if this continues, he likes his team's chances. Guys?
EA, of course, our third member, giving that additional insight and dealings from the sideline. Sweet receives the ball. Looking for a good shot. Jumped in front to take it away. Manning receives the pass. Goes up for two. The lay-in. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. The ball goes out of play. Off the inbound. Lots of room. Missed it. Owen receives the ball. Cross court. For the bucket. Way off target. Both teams are looking to get something going here. The power forward with the ball. On the outside. Ten seconds to get it off. Tries for two. And he missed. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart. That was a great effort right there. Trying to play that passing lane. Anticipating really well.
The power forward with the ball. Moving it around the perimeter.
There's the screen up on top.
Great composure to pass it out of the trap. They work it around the perimeter. For two. Up and in. On the outside. He dials long distance. That one's off. They work it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. They can't stop this guy, Dick.
Want to give him a try, Brian?
If only my knees weren't aching. Cross court. For the bucket. Too strong. The lay-in.
Up and inside.
Turnaround jumper. He grabs the board. The power forward receives the pass. They work the perimeter. Ten seconds on the clock. Trying to pack it inside. Tries for two. Perfectly executed.
Up and inside.
For two.
Little bump.
There's a tough shot and one.
He wanted that one, baby. He says you got to foul me harder than that.
Number 33 goes to the line.
Nothing but nylon, MBN.
There's the tempo for the game thus far.
The tempo is definitely on the slower side. Something that works well for some teams and not so well for others.
Cross court. That spin move's not going to work against this defense.
That's a no-no, baby. Defensive player beats him to the spot.
Baseline inbounds. Launches away. He gets it to go. Puts up the jumper. Foul call. Steps to the line for the freebie. Makes the first. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
You can't miss free throws, Dick. It's going to kill you somewhere down the line.
Well, you got to convert. That's the one thing, like football, special situations, you got to be able to execute there.
Looking for a good shot.
He didn't have the good angle. They should have got it to him about a second earlier.
On the dribble, gives it up. The Orange are in the bonus. He gets the foul, and the layup will count, Dick.
Hey, way to play strong, my man. Way to play strong.
Opportunity for a three-point play now. Need to make that. He gets the rebound. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
10 on the shot clock. Number 34 gets the ball. Goes up for two. The Orange have 11 rebounds. Pushes it up. Takes a medium-range jumper. They won't let that go. Oh, the cheerleaders into it big time for their team.
They are really involved. I'll tell you one thing, they bring a lot of spirit.
He goes to the line for the first time. Rims off. It's his second.
Look at that spacing.
Definitely a foul. The Blue Devils go to the line for the first time in this game. Misses the first shot. He hits it. He may be in some trouble here. Passes it out of the trap.
He almost found himself in some trouble there, Brad.
And it's in and out. Well, let's take a look here at the tempos for both these teams tonight.
Well, it looks like both of them are going to be battling to see who can control the tempo and put pressure on the opponent.
They look to get it to the end. Swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad.
Trying to penetrate that zone, and the shot's blocked. He can't get around the trap.
Well done. Great trap.
Well, I think it's time for some subs, Dick. The player fatigue is really setting in. The power forward takes the feed. Cross court. For the bucket. Off the rim and no good. Working it around the perimeter. Takes away the pass. The Orange pushing the ball in transition.
Good drive right there. Good penetration.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Steals a pass. Tries for two. You can't be that aggressive. They will line them up. Hits the first. Yes, 2 at the charity stripe. James handles the feed. Opportunity for 2 for 1. Kicks it out.
Hey, dodge one there, Brian.
Kicks it out. He tries to knock down the 3. The shot won't fall. Rowe handles the pass. He was looking for the call, and he got it on himself. Offensive foul.
Definitely an offensive foul, no doubt about it. He beats him to the spot.
Shot clock is dead.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
For 2, perfectly executed. That's nearly a clear lane to the goal.
That's awful defense, Brad. Somebody's got to step up and play some D.
Goes up for 2. Up and in. With the big shot. He misses the 3. At the half, the Orange lead by 26. It was an interesting first half, Dick. Do you have a replay of the half in mind?
Watch this nasty dunk here, Brad. Both teams have the ability to go strong to the rack and bring the house down, which is what we're seeing.
Well, it looks like the teams are just about set for the second half. Let's get back to the action. Number 34 is having, I guess, an average game.
He didn't have a great first half, but as a star player, he knows how to step it up and get them back into this one. Look for him to flip the switch on in the second half and try to make things happen.
Sweet handles the feed. Dick, in the second half, our player matchup update, and they're playing very, very even right now, and they're not making mistakes.
I tell you what, not making mistakes, and both are doing a great job getting to the free throw line. I think that's been essential, and they're converting on the line.
He's getting punished on defense.
You don't win games that way, Brad.
Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
I'll tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block. Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad.
Owen handles the feed. That spin move not successful, Dick.
I tell you, great job on the defense, not allowing him to make that turn.
A little two-man action. Kicks it out. Wide open. Misses on a chance for 3. Number 21 takes the feed. Kicks it out. For the bucket, number 21 is called for the defensive foul. Second personal foul. You start comparing these backcourts, Dick. What are your impressions so far?
You know, well, for me, Brad, good guard play will take you a long ways. If you think about teams in the past, they all had good guards who can apply good ball pressure, attack off the dribble, and distribute the ball. I can't emphasize enough how important backcourt play is. Makes those free throws count. He wants to go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
5-second call approaching. Now looking for the ball screen, Dick.
Hey, the two-man game, Brad. So many teams incorporated into their scheme because it works.
Pushes it up. On the shot clock. Trying to feed inside to beat the shot clock. The lay-in. Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Brad, some of the players told me before the game they felt their biggest key was to get the ball inside. They said, we have the personnel to score in the paint, and that's what makes us a big threat.
I think she's right about that, Richie.
I'll tell you one thing, you've got to be able to establish post play because that gives you inside-outside action.
So he'll get an opportunity to change the scoreboard again from the free throw line.
Well, he created a foul opportunity.
He missed it. He takes the board.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Looks at the three. Off the mark. Now let's take a look here at the tempos for both these teams tonight.
Well, it looks like both of them are going to be battling to see who can control the tempo and put pressure on the opponent.
Tries for two. He shows the sweet touch. Had a momentary look from three-point land. For two, whistled for the foul. To the charity stripe. Gets the first shot. And he got them both. They might have him in some trouble here, Dick.
Great trap, Brad.
Johnson may have escaped one there. The Orange looking to attack in transition. They'll work it around the arc. Goes up with a shot. Jumper won't go. The point guard gets the ball.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
He gets it to fall. They've got to figure out a way to slow him down.
I'd start to get physical with him, and I'd see what happens.
Goes up for two. Up and in. Looking to move it around the perimeter for the bucket. The lay-in. They may have to do a strategic switch here on defense.
Hey, good luck on that, Brad.
Gave it up. Tries for two. And off the mark. The point guard gets the ball. Looking for a good shot. The ball goes out of bounds. Boy, assist to turnover ratios are big, and that's a big turnover.
I'll tell you, they're turning the ball over too often. You can't win when you do that.
And the ball goes out of play. They'll throw it in from the side. Rowe receives the ball. For two. Up and in. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. On the shot clock. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper. He cleans the glass. And there's sort of a snapshot of our game tempo.
A little half-court action and a little fast breaking, Vlad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading.
The shot from the baseline. Foul call. Well, Dick, there's a look at the foul situation.
Well, you know, Brad, a lot of times the first team to the bonus will get the advantage. That means they're playing aggressive basketball. It means they get to the charity stripe quicker and have an opportunity to rack up some easy points.
Chance to get an easy one here. He makes the first. Outside.
They strip him of the basketball. Got a little too fancy. Too much mustard there.
The power forward gets the pass. The lay-in. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Ten seconds on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Ball's coming from the sideline. 7 seconds to put it up. They go into the low block. And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that blocked shot.
Rowe receives the ball. Moving it around the perimeter. Seems as though fatigue is set in for some of these guys. They work it around the perimeter. Goes up for two.
Little bump. Says, I like that. Now let's see if we can convert.
And there's a look at the foul situation so far.
Hey, knowing when to foul and when not to foul is a great skill to have. Coaches should always be communicating this with their teams.
Opportunity now for an easy one. It's good. Second one is no good. Cross court.
Escape the trap.
On the outside. For the bucket. Can't get it to go. Pushes it up. He takes the open jumper. Missed it. Number 21 receives the pass. Work it inside, and he tries a drop step. Defensively, nice job.
Great job using his footwork defensively to beat him to the spot.
Up and in. And timeout. Nick, what'd you try to focus on during your timeouts?
You know, Brad, I think it's very important. It's essential that you know the time, the score, and the situation, and make sure that every player knows what our options are, both offensively and defensively.
Well, let's see who will benefit the most out of that timeout, Dick. They're working around the perimeter.
Great defensive play. Anticipated well. When you're an anticipator, you got a chance to do well. A lot of guys, they're reactors. If you're a reactor, you're one step behind the action.
And there's what the game tempo is looking like tonight.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Brad. The pace of this game has been remarkable.
Goes up and come up short. On the dribble, gives it up. Tries for two, and in and out. Gave it up. He can't get any more open than that. Misses the three ball. Cross court. For two. They still don't score.
Up and inside.
With lots of room. Poor decision there to shoot that three.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking there.
They work the perimeter. That's charging.
What him being selfish with the ball, Brad.
Let's check in courtside with Aaron Andrews. Aaron?
Well, guys, the difference in scoring jumps out at me. It's a matter of one guy focusing and taking advantage of his shot opportunities, and he's making the most of it.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, and our sideline reporter, keeping us up to date with what's taking place behind the scenes and around the bench. Good job, EA. On the dribble, gives it up. He launches a three. He's money with the shot. The small forward takes the pass.
Up and inside.
The ball goes out of play. Ball coming in from the sideline. Cross court. With the big shot. The friendly bounces aren't going their way at the moment, Dick.
They need to get some easier looks, Brad.
Rowe handles the feed. Down inside. He strokes it.
Another brick, baby. Building a new arena.
Dick, how about this highlight as our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Wow, that's a great take, Brad. An ideal candidate for a Pontiac game-changing performance.
Tries the turn, and the defense comes up with a play.
What a terrific play to stop that spin move.
Goes up for two. The land. Christensen handles the pass. Looking for a good shot. Way to cover the ball on defense. It causes a 5-second infraction. Gave it up. He intercepts it on the dribble, gives it up. For the bucket. Up and in. Pushes it up. He shoots from long range. Comes up empty. The offense is having big trouble shooting against this zone.
Yeah, because they're not penetrating the gaps, then kicking it out. They've got to attack if they're going to be successful against the zone.
They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in, and a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
He wants a three, and he can't hit the shot. Dick, any advice for the offense against this zone?
If they move it a little quicker and stop thinking so much, they just might catch these guys off guard.
Yeah, they are really a little stagnant out there. There was no doubt about that one. In terms of balanced teams, what might we expect from them game to game, Dick?
They feel they are more successful when they focus their attention on doing a bit of both, Brad. They have the personnel to be able to play up-tempo at one end and play in the half court at the other.
Trying to pack it inside. Picked out of the air.
Good athletic move. Very athletic. He's got great athleticism.
Sanders handles the feed. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. Kicks off the lazy pass. Here they go into the break.
Look at that spacing.
Fans are pleased now, given the fact that this game is really out of reach.
It's almost an expectation, Brad. You're supposed to win your home games, but winning by this amount, my goodness.
There's a turnover situation. I guess most notable, the number of points off turnover.
Well, Mr. Nessler, that's why you want to take care of the basketball. You want to protect it. Turnovers will result in points being scored at the other end. That's one statistic which coaches always monitor.
Makes the second. Working it around the perimeter. Tries for two. The land. Can their defense get them back in the game, Dick?
I'll tell you, it's going to be a long hike back, Brad.
Timeout. There's no substitute for a timeout at this point of the game, is there, Dick?
There sure isn't, Brad. Anything can happen on any possession. The game can swing back and forth in a heartbeat. It's good if your team can get a minute to regroup and talk things over.
Well, we'll see if they've decided to go in another direction with things right here, Dick.
It wouldn't kill them to get a little diversity in their play right now.
For two, but he gets the bucket to drop and gets the foul.
He felt the pressure on the way up, but managed to keep himself focused on the rim.
Steps to the line for an easy one. He sinks it. Well, whose team tempo will win out? That's a question right here, Dick.
You know, Brad, tempo is always important. Every team has their philosophy, and it's up to the players to follow the game plan.
Now looking to attack. Now they work it around the perimeter. He shoots from downtown. They are banging the boards with authority.
Hey, Brad, and it's paying off.
Stolen away. Simpson's modest performance is bringing down his confidence level.
Brad, I see a young man who's struggling at both ends of the court. I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
Turnaround jumper. Strong rebound.
Good rebound position. Once you get that board, you've got to be looking up court.
Goes up for two. They won't let basket's good, and he got a little charity for his effort.
Hey, he did a good job of keeping himself under control despite the foul.
Potential for a three-point play. Hits that one. There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
The back-and-forth action is definitely the reason why we are getting that reading, Brad. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. For the bucket. Way off target. Buckner handles the pass. From the top of the key. Off the mark. The small forward takes the pass. Cross court. Tries for two. Off the mark. And a momentary look from three-point land. Simpson may have escaped one there. Long lead pass. They'll work it around the arc. For two. Up and in. Timeout. Both teams will get a breather here. They'll get a chance to talk things over. They'll throw this one in from the side. Takes his jumper. The missed shot. As we continue to track the game's tempo.
Well, Brad, as the meter indicates, the game has been pretty balanced in terms of tempo. Some short possessions and a few longer ones.
Can't get the shot to drop. Simpson handles the pass. Inside. Goes up for two. Delayed.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Picks off the pass. Gave it up. For the bucket. Up and in. Kicks it out. Intercepted. Dick, what are your final thoughts and how these teams play?
These points of emphasis are a great guide for a team. Whether you're an up-tempo, half-court, or somewhere in between, you must do the things which will make you successful.
One skill which is often overlooked is the ability to play to your strengths and not to your weaknesses. It's a must to play your style of play and to do the things that make your team successful. Syracuse wins in an absolutely humiliating blowout.
After a game like that, it's hard to believe that these two teams were close in the standings.
Brad Nessler saying so long for my partners Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. Thanks for joining us.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap us up for this weekend. Sorry, it was had delivery for food that came. Distracted me from the end of the stream there. We're going to wrap it up there, and we will be back with the last two for the quarterfinals. Should be next Sunday, so stick around for that. And